England, 1051. A procession led by Count Eustace II de Boulogne, a close friend of King Edward the Confessor, enters Dover. This courteous visit was a result of an almost 30-year-long acquaintance that dates back to the king's exile to Normandy. Eustace's cortege was safeguarded by a famous fencer, Wilburg of Normandy. Many believed he was Edward's out-of-wedlock son. The gossip burgeoned, chiefly due to the king's habit of booking the kirk for his repentful prostration. Thus, in the corridors, Edward was criticized for spending most of his time in church, not in the royal bedroom, favoring prayer over dalliance. It was Count de Boulogne whose name was made with debauchery, and his manifestation was nothing short of a bad omen for British people.
Finally, Dover. I traveled entire Europe, but never saw such pretty courtesans. I won't be surprised if we don't get any sleep tonight.
My duty is to keep you safe. So, I don't plan to get much sleep for sure.
Oh, Wilburg. Whoever your parents were, they should have just sent you to a monastery, rather than an army.
Stop! Who's coming at this ungodly hour?
Open the gate! We are nobles! I don't talk to villagers!
Be gone! Dover is closed for trespassers at night time.
Let's try the other gate.
The king is actually quite concerned with the prosperity of Wessex, you know. Oh, folks here are very rich. Take Godwin, the Earl of Wessex, for example. He is almost as powerful as the king himself. Guts tell me it won't last long.
I will talk this time.
Who's there? Sneaking about at night.
We are travelers, looking for a place to lay our heads. It is swarming with bandits here.
It is indeed. Get in and let me have a closer look at you.
You there! Find a tavern and tell them Eustace de Boulogne needs a room. Oh, and bring us 2 courtesans on the way back. Your daughters will do as well.
Daughters? A boy like you should sleep in a pigsty!
What did you say?
Thugs! Alarm! Get up!
They are after us! Wait!
We have to get through Dover. King's men are stationed just outside the gate, on the other side.
They keep chasing us! Run, fools!
Warriors! We have been attacked by Godwin's men.
Those bastards will all hang on the trees by tomorrow. Well, my name is not Eustace de Boulogne. The king needs to know about this.
You're safe with us, but we must assemble the base and prepare for the fight. If you need any resources, there are Godwin's villagers nearby. And there's your revenge, too.
Our king must find out about this immediately.
Eustace II and Wilburg demanded a judgment on the assailants, with retribution in mind. Edward the Confessor's decision was hasty, and he demanded chastisement. Demand was the only thing he could do. After all, the punishment on the subject can only be followed by their liege. And in this case, that happened to be me. I refused to reciprocate, telling the king that they were in their rights to defend their families against Eustace's pitiful behavior. Of course, in my speech, I omitted the information that the attack was executed on my command. With his decision undermined, Edward's only choice was to face his strongest lord. That is me, Godwin of Kent. To do so, he had to gather many more forces than he already had.
Here we are. These lands belong to Lesser Earls, Siward and Leofric. We must make sure they're on our side of the conflict.
Will they contribute to our army?
They might, but they are selfish. It must be in their interest.
Thank you for your help with those filthy rebels. I should have guessed. Whenever someone appears out of the blue and solves my problems, it's usually you, Wilbur.
Very kind of you. Unfortunately, I didn't come here for flattery. The king needs you and your warriors, Siward.
He needs me. Where was he when I needed him most? I sent oh so many peons, but this is here and now. Come with me. I want to show you something. I will let you use my barracks, and some of my archers will join you. But make sure you get rid of those rebels. They captured 2 of my villages, one up north, and another here. Kill them and destroy their settlements. Burn it to the ground.
We made it. Your land is free, Lord.
Unbelievable. You stand up to your fame indeed. Tell the king, I will support him in the war. East from here is Leofric land. You should ask him for help as well.
Who are you, stranger? And what do you want?
I'm Wilburg of Normandy. I'm here in the name of the king. He needs your help in the upcoming battle.
I am proud to be my king's servant, but my men are starving. We need food supplies first. We have a farm south from here, but all of the caravans are being robbed on the way. There is a transport on its way right now. Can you make sure it gets here? You can use our buildings for your convenience.
We made it! All the rebels are dead.
The bastard was successful. Siward and Leofric will be able to assist the king in the upcoming war. In Laud, Wilburg was greeted in the royal courtyards, only to be relegated to another errand. Someone had to round Edward's keepings to recruit rookies for his new army. A small squad led by Wilburg was selected to avoid attention, but Wilburg's fame made this news hard to contain. Eventually, his mission was made known to me, and I knew exactly what I had to do to make his life harder.
Ahead of us is the Castle of Wells. King Edward ordered siege machines to be prepared here and sent to him. We must oversee it. Wait! It's under attack! Quickly! Kill the attackers! The castle is safe now. Let's see how severe the damage is. Let's claim this place. I will take charge. We need to help King Edward by sending him siege machines from here. We need to rebuild the settlements here before we move on with our main goal. Those 2 villages north from here? Why not use them as well? Now, we need a blacksmith. It's the first thing we need to start producing catapults. Each catapult needs to be taken to this point. I saw a couple enemy catapults left out in the field. We could grab those. Behold! Our scout is coming! Finally, some news on enemy position.
I saw Godwin's troops headed this way. Get ready! They should get here by nighttime.
There are 3 possible directions they can attack us from. I will light some fires on their way. We will know when they reach us. Our king will be proud. The siege equipment shall arrive on time for the battle.
Edward the Confessor was in awe. As a token of his gratitude, he gave Wilburg his own sword. Bastard's cheeks were shaking with joy like a little boy's jowls. I think in this act, Wilburg saw something paternal. He was ready to move mountains for the king, and soon Edward's army was ready. If it wasn't for one very small detail. Supplies from the royal armory were delayed, and without the right weapons, Edward had a ghost of a chance in defeating me. Someone must have made it to Peterborough to hustle the smiths. Someone trusted by the king, and foolish enough to be at the king's beck and call. Wilburg of Normandy hit the road again.
Finally, this is the manufacturer. Now I need to find out why it stopped sending the supplies.
Psst! Over here! Quickly! They are coming!
In the name of King Edward, who are you?
I'm Ian. I live in the village nearby. I recognized your armor. I'm a humble servant of King Edward. Our village was attacked by Godwin's warriors a few days ago. They captured our workshops and enslaved our warriors.
King Edward needs these armors at any cost. We need to fight back and reclaim the manufacturer.
Come with me to the village. We should talk in a safer place.
Let's move. No time to
I'm
waste.
glad you made it. Look, I think I can convince the villagers to start a rebellion if you free our soldiers and kids. They are imprisoned in the barn nearby. We must do something about their tower in the village. I will drag some hay carts to it. As soon as I see you and the warriors, I'll raise the alarm in the village. Good luck.
Thank you, whoever you are. Some of us must stay here to protect the children. Others will join you. Let's fight back.
The village is finally back in our hands. We are grateful.
We made it! Now we can focus on our main goal and reclaim our manufacturer. King Edward needs his supplies. We can attack the manufacturer using the back gate. Workers use it sometimes, but first, we should rest a while and rebuild the village. Good. I will personally inform the king that the armors will arrive on...
It was my cue to move. When Wilburg was busy fixing the armory, Edward was left unprepared, ill-equipped, and without his best guard. That was my best chance to strike against the king, and our forces were to meet by Gloucester. I was sure Wilbur couldn't make it, even if he tried hasting his forces with a whip. We were about to enter the battlefield, and Wilburg of Normandy was nowhere to be seen. Victory was mine.
Brothers, sons of England, I am Edward, son of Ethelred, your king. Godwin has gathered traitors, criminals, thieves, and rapists. This so-called army is nearing our position right now. They hope to catch us off guard, to take our land, our freedom, and our lives. Friends, this battle is not only to kill Godwin and destroy his army. Today, we fight to prove that peace cannot be taken away from us. His will cannot be imposed on us. I will be proud to lead you, my warriors, into battle. Hold your weapons! On position! Take formations! Here in great numbers. We won't stand long like this. We must reform in our camp. Brothers, follow me towards fortified positions. Hold on until I bring more allies. Defend this position.
Positions! Reinforcements must be close. They're gathering their key forces! Prepare! Look! It's Wilburg! And he's got Seaward and the Offred's veterans with him!
This is it, brothers! This is what we've been training for! Keep moving! Let's help them! For the king! King Edward! Thank God you made it. These reinforcements are most welcome.
We made it! The rebellion has been quelled!
No mercy
The
for
war
the
is
traitors!
over at last. Our country can finally live in peace now.
Look, it's Godwin. He's alive.
You will regret your deeds. Imprison him!
I was wrong. The bastard had more in him than I ever anticipated. He swept through the battlefield like a thunder. A messiah Edward was praying for. The battle was lost. I underestimated Wilburg, never considering him a worthy opponent. After all, you can't reason with emotions. Yet, ironically, that affection led to Wilburg's demise. Believing he was saving his father, the bastard took an arrow with Edward's name on it. However, the king was already victorious, and Wilburg never became either a martyr or a hero. Not even a son. Just another casualty. and history has no gentle way in dealing with the beaten. But I did not intend to stay defeated. I had to make sure that the name of Godwin of Kent will be remembered and down in history books as the one who set Britain on fire.